Canshane, the Harper edition. He's at it again, Canada. Implementing a bill that allows Harper's Tories to deport dual citizens. Critics call it the Second-Class Citizen Act, while supporters call it the Send Those Packies Back into Pakistan Act. Say that 5 times fast. The official title of Bill C-24 is the Strengthening Canadian Citizenship Act. Classic conservative spin. Hey, we're not anti-abortion, we're pro-life. We're not homophobic, we're pro-marriage. We don't hate Muslims, we're strengthening Canadian citizenship. How could you vote against that? You don't want to strengthen Canada? I guess some of us love Canada too much. This bill allows the government to revoke citizenship and deport dual citizens convicted of terrorism, espionage, or high treason. It's kind of like a game of hot potato terrorist, where the Canadian government gets to say, this one's yours. We don't want him anymore. We don't like this one. Take him. Gross. Critics say that this bill does more to stir up fears during an election season than actually protect Canadians. Harper's basically saying, I know what to do with these terrorists. Let's take them out of jail. Deport them to a country that's way more sympathetic to terrorists. Wait, you take them here and then put them further away, and then they're there. Are we on crazy pills? What other ridiculous ideas does this guy have? Guys, I got another one. Let's round up all the child molesters. We'll exile them to Disneyland. Draft that bill. Protecting Canadian Children's Act. I'm on fire today. But it's actually worse than that. These terrorists know Canada like the back of their hand, and after being exiled, their street cred is going to be through the roof. So it's more like sending a child molester to Disneyland with a bag of candies and a Mickey Mouse head. Who can say no to Mickey? Look at him.
Come with me, kids. Oh.
Now you're probably thinking the average Canadian citizen has nothing to worry about as long as you're born and raised in Canada.
He was born and raised in Canada years after his parents renounced their Pakistani nationality to become Canadian citizens. The Conservatives say revoking the citizenship of terrorists is the right thing to do.
We don't want these terrorists in our country.
You take him. Now you're thinking, but this only applies to terrorists, right? This could never apply to me.
The new federal anti-terror legislation, Bill C-51, would give police and CSIS much broader powers, but opponents claim non-extremists could also be targeted.
Broadens the definition of terrorism so much that free speech and protesters could be at risk.
The intelligence assessment describes some anti-pipeline and anti-oil sands activists as violent extremists.
That's right. Protesting for missing Aboriginal women? Terrorist. Speaking out against the oil sands? Terrorist. Creating videos that criticize government policy? Terrorist. Wait, what? Hey, don't write that on my face. Just take that off. That can't be right. Is that right? Give me the thing. Bill 51. Protesting government policy. Going again. Terrorism. How's Harper doing in the polls there? Ahead. Cut the video. Is it hot? It's really hot in here. It's not global warming. I love Harper and so should you. I'll tell you why up next. But in the meantime, remember, vote blue so they don't deport you. Vote Harper. See, sis? Hey, just washing down some Canadian bacon with this double-double from Tim Hortons. You know, Canadian. Anyway, subscribe to the channel because I'm doing a pro-Harper video next. Tight election. Give him a bump in the polls, right? I'm not Muslim.